Wait, is the camera on? Yeah, it's on. Welcome guys back to my channel. This is Mr.db channel, and today we're going to discuss about the 2020 BECE questions. And today is Basic Design and Technology, BDT, and we're going to deal with the pre-tech aspect, which is the pre-tech skills. So when you actually get a paper, that's how it looks like. You have a name written, you have a space for a name, and you have a space for your index number. You have the West Africa Examination Council Ghana Basic Education Certificate Examination. We have Basic Design and Technology, pre-tech skills for 1 and 2, 100 marks. Write your name and index number in ink in the space provided above. This booklet consists of 2 papers. Paper 2 is in 2 sections, A and B. Answer 3 questions only. Answer question 1 in section A and 2 questions from section B. Answer paper 2, which comes first on the A3 sheet provided. Both sides of the A3 sheet may be used. All diagrams or drawings should be in pencils. Any other answer should be written in ink. All dimensions on the drawing are in millimeters. Credit will be given for clarity of expression in orderly presentation of material. Paper 2 will last 1 hour 15 minutes, after which the drawing sheet will be collected. Answer paper 1 on your objective test answer sheet. Do not start paper 1 until you are told to do so. Paper 1 will last 40 minutes. So guys, this is how it looks like. So let's dig in. Alright guys, then you're going to dig in inside the question we have to look at questions and we answer some ourselves. Let's start. Whoa, this is interesting. Paper 2, essay. You're supposed to use 1 hour 15 minutes for this work. And section A, you say the paper 2 comes in 2 sections. We have the section A and section B. And section A is the core skills. It carries 20 marks. Answer question 1. So in section A, there's only one question, guys. So you're supposed to answer question 1, and it's compulsory. So you're supposed to answer question 1, which is compulsory, which is under the core skills. Okay, let's start. 1A. Define a seam in clothing construction. Define a seam in clothing construction. Okay. A seam is a line of stitching joining 2 or more pieces of fabrics together permanently. 1A. I. Give an example of each of the following. A. Conspicuous seam. If I had that word right. Conspicuous seam. So we are supposed to give one example of a conspicuous seam. Conspicuous seam, you have the overlaid seam, double stitch seam, welt seam, run and fell seam. B. Inconspicuous seam. Inconspicuous seam, we have the plain or the open seam, and we have the French seam. 1BII. List 2 moist methods of cooking. 2 moist method of cooking. This one use it is generally common in our everyday life. So one we have boiling, then we have poaching, then we have stewing. These are moist method of cooking food. And question 1CI. List 2 types of perspective drawings. 2 types of perspective drawings. 2 types of perspective drawing. First, you have the 1-point perspective, which is the linear perspective. Then we have the 2-point perspective, which has the 2 vanishing points. The 1 point has only 1 vanishing point. The 2-point perspective is the angular perspective. To the next question. 1CII. List 3 types of pictorial drawing. First, you have the oblique, you have the isometric, you have the perspective drawing. Oblique, isometric, and perspective drawing. CII states 2 stages in design processes. Stages in design processes, we have a situation, then we have brief, then we have analysis, we have research and investigation. So next question. Okay, 1DI. Explain this spectrum of color. That's something different. Okay, spectrum of color, or color spectrum, is a distribution of color produced when light passes through a glass prism. So this diagram here where it shows how it looks like when the glass passes through the glass prism and it gives us the 7 colors we have over there. Next question, please. 1DII. List the secondary colors. We know secondary colors are obtained when 2 primary colors are mixed together. So first we have green, then we have violet, then we have orange. Green, violet, and orange. These are the secondary colors. Keeps in the head. 1DII. Explain the term complementary colors. It's kind of complicated, right? Complementary colors. Okay. Complementary colors are colors that are directly opposite to each other on the color wheel. So you have a color wheel over here. The colors that are directly opposite to each other are complementary colors. We have over here. So complementary colors are colors that are directly opposite to each other on the color wheel. Okay, so we are moving on to the next section, which is section B. Section B carries 50 marks. Answer 2 questions only from this section, and we have a total of 3. So we are supposed to only pick 2 questions from this section. All questions carry equal marks. So let's see. Question 2. Question number 2. Figure 1 shows the plane of a hexagonal pyramid. That's a pyramid over there, figure 1. And we have one of its length as 22 millimeters. 2A. Draw the following. I. The given plan. So first, you're going to need a math set for this. In the math set, you need compass, short pencil, eraser for correction of mistakes, ruler, and a long ruler too. So first, we measure the one side of the hexagonal pyramid as the radius of a circle we are about to draw. So first, we draw a circle first, and the radius of the circle will be the length of one side of the hexagonal pyramid. So we put our pencil inside our compass, making sure that it's starting word. So now we measure at 22 millimeters onto our compass. We have a ruler over here, then we measure the 22 millimeters. Okay, that's measured. So now we have the radius of the circle. So we stand at a point, then we draw a nice beautiful circle. Okay, after that we have our circle. We don't close the radius still. We use the same radius we use for a circle to draw some marks for the hexagonal pyramid. So now we trace down to one side of the circle, any part of the circle. We stand at that point, then we make a mark over here, then we make a mark over here. You see, so we have two marks. And we stand at this point, then make a mark over here. Then stand on this point, then make a mark over here. Then stand at this point, then make a mark over here. Then stand at this point, that's the mark you have already over here. Then stand at this point, then we make a mark over here. So now we take a ruler and join the points we have over here together. So now let's join them. Okay. Now we have our hexagon. So now we just have to clean the outline of the circle to bring our shape out. Okay, our shape is out. Okay, our shape is out. Okay, so we just have to join the sides. Just join this side to this side together. Then we join this side and that side together. Then join this side and this side together. Then with the straight edge we make some lines from here to pass through. Okay, aye. So this is your plan. So you have your plan over there. So when you measure one of your sides, you see you have 22.2 millimeters. Aye. Draw the front view of the pyramid with a vertical height of 75 millimeters. Okay, so to draw it, we extend our line over here, and we extend our line we have over here too. Okay, so now we rule a straight line over here. This line is not that straight, so we're going to clean this line. Okay, so now of vertical height of 75 millimeters on this line, the middle line we have over here, we measure 75 millimeters with our rule. Okay, 75. So our height is 75. So now we rule this line we have over here to this point we have over here. You see? So we rule our line to meet it. This line, we rule our line to meet it. This line is not that straight, so we make it straight. So we're not done. We extend these lines too to the bottom of our pyramid. So now it's at the bottom of our pyramid. So at these 2 points, we draw a line to the apex, or the points you have over there. Okay, that's a line. And we flew to the apex. So now this is the hexagonal pyramid we have over here. The hexagonal pyramid. This line is not straight, so we make it straight. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So this is our front view. For the work, this is our front view. To AII. Draw the surface development of the pyramid without the base. Okay, we're going to draw a surface development. We clean this line we have over here to get our pyramid. Then we take our compass. Then we stand at the point of the apex. Then we stand over here. Okay. Stand at the apex and we stand over here. Then we draw and big arc. Okay, that's good enough. This is our big arc. Then we close our radius back and come and take a measurement of one side of the hexagon. One of the sides of the hexagon, which is a 22. Let's verify which will be 22 millimeters. Okay, that's a 22. So now we start at this point. Then we draw a knock. We stand at that point and draw a knock. Stand at this point and draw another one. We stand at this point and draw another one. Stand at this point and draw another one. We stand at this point and draw another one. Remember, hexagon have only 6 sides. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what we have here. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back to 1 again. So this is what we have. So now the points we have over here, we're going to draw a line to join it at the apex over here. So from 2, we have over here, draw a line to meet it over there. From 3 over here, draw a line to meet it over there. From 4, we have over here, draw a line to meet it over there. From 5, we have over here, draw a line to meet it over there. From 6, we have over here, draw a line to meet it. Back from 1 again, draw a line to meet it. So now we draw a line, draw lines over here, small lines. So these lines are not very visible. There's a mistake over here, so we clear it to get it right. Do something to get it right. So guys, this is our surface development, right over there, surface development. So this is our surface development. So at the end of the show, this is what you get. So this is your plan. This is your front elevation, and that's your surface development. Question 2b. State reasons why each of the following safety clothing are worn in the workshop. I. A mask. Why do we wear a mask in the workshop? So I would say to prevent inhaling of dust, or to prevent a craftsman from inhaling dust. And BECE, helmet, to protect the head from falling objects, to protect the craftsman's head from following objects. 3B. 3A. I. Sketch in 2 dimensions a 3-quarters block wall in stretcher bond length 4 full blocks. This is the diagram we have over here. So then 4 full blocks over there into stretcher bond. Then you have 3 courses 1, 2, and 3. 3II. Rearrange the following steps to be followed in laying the first course of a 3-quarters block wall. So I we have laying end blocks. I we have fill mortar joint. I we have set out and mark the position of the wall. IV spread mortar evenly. V plan and check alignment of the wall. VI gauge end block. VII lay remaining blocks. So you are supposed to rearrange what we have over here. So to be a procedure of playing the first course of a 3-quarters block. So in my opinion, first setting out and marking the position of the wall come first. And I will be spreading mortar evenly. And I will be number 3 will be laying end blocks. Then number 4th process you take is gauging the end blocks. And the 5th one you take is laying the remaining blocks. And the 6th one will be filling the mortar joints. And the 7th one is plan and check the alignment of the wall. So in my opinion, these are the steps you're supposed to take in filling the mortar joints. 3AII. List 3 tools which will be used to set out and mark out the position of the wall in AI. So we take marking out tools, you have a chalk. Then you take second out tools, you have a builder square, line and pin for that. So these are 3. So build a square, line, pin, chalks for that. 3B. Make a free pictorial sketch of a tri-square. So there is a diagram over here, a pictorial drawing of a tri-square. BII. Label 2 parts of the tri-square, sketch in VII. BI. So we have the stock and the blade. This labeled III. Set 1 use of a tri-square. A tri-square is used for marking and checking the 90 degrees angles of a piece of wood. We are moving on to the next question. Question number 4. But guys, if you are still watching the video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, then a sub to the channel will be fantastic. Question 4. Figure 2 shows a setup for an operation in woodwork. We have the figure here. 4AI. Write the name of the operation being carried out in figure 2. The operation being carried out is cutting a tenor joint. So they are cutting a tenor joint. So that's the operation being carried out. II. For AII, identify the items labeled X, Y, and Z. So X will be a tenor saw, Y will be wood, and Z will be a J clamp for holding the wood. Okay. For AII, make a pictorial drawing of the item labeled X. So you're supposed to make a pictorial drawing of the tenor saw. That's what we have over there. A pictorial drawing of a tenor saw. 4b. The table shows two materials to be joined with an adhesive and to be completed with a suitable finish. Copy and complete the table with appropriate reasons. I. So we have the table over here. We have the material to be joined, one adhesive material, we have one suitable polish. So we have odum to odum. There's supposed to be one adhesive that will be used for it. So in my opinion, a contact glue will be used for it, and one suitable polish BECE sanding sealer. We have chemical to wawa. In my opinion, one adhesive material that we can use is the PVA, which is also known as the white glue, and what suitable polish with the wax polish, in my opinion. And we have the vinyl to odum. We have a vinyl to odum. In my opinion, the adhesive material will be contact glue, and one suitable polish will be a lacquer. 4c. Copy and complete the table shown below. We have metals, one example, one property, and one use. Metal, we have the metals, we have ferrous metal, and one example of ferrous metal is a cast iron. And one property is they are magnetic and can rust. One use of them they are using car body, car manufacturer. And you have non-ferrous metals. You have example a copper, and one property they are not magnetic, and one use they are using electrical wires. So guys, this is the end of the paper 2 for basic design and technology pre-text skills. Stay tuned for paper 1, and if you have any problem with the answers I gave above, write your problem down in the comments below. And if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up, but if you don't like it, just go for the down. Like, share, and comment. My name is Mr. BD. No. BB. No. Yeah. DB. I'll catch you in the next one.